Hi, friends. I'm Ruel Gaviola, and on the tabletop, I've got the seventh inning stretch. This is a game by one more, or best with one games, and I was just going to show you the rulebook here. What I wanted to show you really is the box. This is terrific. It's like a VHS box, and best for one games. Put this out. I put it on Kickstarter last year. I backed it, and my copy just showed up recently, so I had to play it. Obviously, I'm a big baseball fan. Did you know I like the Dodgers? And in this game, you are playing through a season from spring training all the way to the playoffs if you qualify. And then hopefully you do qualify to win the World Series or the World Championship in this game. You have your starting lineup here. I've done a little pre-setup here. I'll talk through it as we go. These guys are on my bench, so I'm going to put them away here. This is my starting lineup here, and for the first thing you're going to do is spring training. I'm going to draw the top two tier 2 cards. So all these, the starters are tier 1. And you're going to look at these 2 cards. You're going to look at them and decide which one is going to be your opponent and which one's going to be on your team. So starting with tier 2, they're all double-sided. There's an opponent on one and your character on another. So I'm going to go, let's see, I've got Lamar White and Scooter McKnight. So do I want pitching or do I want a batter? So I have one batter here. Richie Weaver, that's the rookie or the starter. So I want to upgrade my pitcher. So I'm gonna get Lamar White. That means I turn over Scooter McKnight, and now I'll be playing Texas. So to replicate the season, the first half of the season, you're gonna play 3 games. So that means I have to draw 3 cards here, or add 3 cards. So let's see, the next one's either Bobby Jones or Ricardo Hernandez. Now I'm gonna go with Bobby Jones because he can hit has like half of his stats are hits and he does have a sacrifice. So I'm gonna add Bobby Jones to my lineup here, and I'm gonna turn this over. So I'm gonna be playing Minnesota. And for the last one, I'm gonna do this here. Got Freddie Mitchell or Jerome Russell. So let's see. Freddie Mitchell needs here, and I'll talk about these symbols as we go here. Maybe Jerome Russell because this gives me a reroll as well. Okay. So then we'll turn over this, and it's going to be Seattle. So now that I've drafted, the spring training is over. We're going to get to the first half, but now I can swap in cards here. You know what? I'm going to leave Lamar White on the bench for now. My pitcher is Richie Weaver. And let's see, do I want to substitute here? I do want to get Bobby Jones in here somehow. Let's see. Maybe, and let's see, Jerome Russell as well. Maybe we put Jerome Russell here. And this will go to my bench. That's Louis Cooper. And Bobby Jones, where are we going to put you at, my friend? Let's see. So need 2. There's Jimmy Martinez. Maybe after Martinez, we'll have... Yeah, that way we get some rerolls here. Okay. And then Marcus Baker... Now you have, just like in real life, you have 9 cards. So one of these has to go down to my bench. I do want to keep track of these. I want some dice here. So maybe Jerome will go down. Yeah, let's get some dice up in here. Okay, so that's my lineup for now, folks. Now what you're going to do, that spring training is over. Now we go on to the first half. We're going to play 3 games according to schedule. So you can look at these and choose which one you want to play against first. But you're going to play all 3 games. That's going to represent your first half of your baseball season. So I got Seattle, Minnesota, and Texas. Let's start with we'll start with Minnesota. Okay. So that's the first game on the schedule today. The Los Angeles Dodgers of the 7th inning stretch baseball game will start things off here. And you're going to go by, let's see, I've done the trade deadline. Oh, no, trade deadline is next. So, in the game, what you do is, to set things up, you're going to be playing the bottom of the 7th first. So, I'm the home team for this first game. The second game, I'll be the away. Third game will be a home again. All right, so to start things off, I'm going to roll the D10. And this is where your lineup's going to start. So, I'm going to start with the second batter, Jimmy Martinez. So 1 through 9, you just pick 1 through 9, and then if you get the 0, the 10, you get to place your starter anywhere. All right. So in the game, what you do is look at each card, and you're going to get your resources first. Now these resources are going to give you the dice and also some extra items here. Okay. So here, Jimmy Martinez is getting me 2 dice, 2d6, and 1 reroll token. Okay. So I can either spend it now and try to advance the runner on the base. But here's the thing. Jimmy Martinez, his way to get a base hit, he needs to have 3 dice that are in a consecutive order based on that little arrow, right? So like a straight 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, etc. And then if he does that, then he'll get a single. But I can't do that because I need 3 dice. He only gave me 2 dice. So Jimmy is out. So we place this here, 1 out. And we go to Bobby Jones. Now Bobby Jones does not get many dice, right? But the dice that I roll, if he gets either a 3, 4, 5, or 6, then he's going to get one of these items here, or one of these results. Okay? So I have 2 dice here. Do I want to roll 2? Yeah, I think I do, because I do have a reroll. So these are use it or lose it, folks. Oh wait, Bobby Jones is here. We got 1 out. You can't save these in between innings. So basically, this inning, these dice and things, they go away. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. Come on, 6. Hey, there's a 6. Right on. Perfect. So Bobby Jones has gotten a double. So 1, 2. All right. Yay. Now these dice go away because that's what I rolled on Bobby Jones. Marcus Baker gets 2 dice. Now, if he gets a 4 or 5, he's going to sacrifice. So the sacrifice would be, he would be out, but then Bobby Jones would move up a space. Okay. Now, I could also, after a batter, now if I would have left over some dice, I could have extended, I could have gone for extra bases. Or I can steal a base. Ooh, do I steal a base, folks? Maybe I want to steal a base right now. Really try to get him into scoring position. So, I do have 2 dice. You know what? I've got to go for it. Let's be aggressive, right? That's Dodger baseball. So if I get a 5 or 6, I steal a base, and I'm going to check that out right now. Stealing base is always optional. If I'm stealing second, it's 5 or 6, but if it's a stealing third, it's a 6 only. And you cannot steal home in this game, unfortunately. How often do you do that? I do have a reroll. Okay, but I sort of want to save that reroll here, just in case, because 4 or 5 will sacrifice, but you know what, I gotta steal. Okay, here we go. So I need a 6 to steal. Come on, I do have a reroll. 6! That's a 1. Man, do I reroll? Yeah, I'm gonna reroll. It's a 3. Wah, wah. So that dice is gone. Unsuccessful steal, but I do have Marcus Baker. And he's rolled a 3. That's an out. Wah, wah. Okay. Oh, and I was out, right? Yeah. So that didn't work out. 3 outs. Just like that. Leadoff double wasted. Oh, what a bummer. So put up a 0, bottom 7th. Now, so Timmy Sanchez will lead off the next inning. Reset this stuff here. Now we go to our opponent. Now the opponent's really a side of the inning is really easy to do. You just look here. This tells you the minimum dice they have to roll, and then this is what you roll. You roll 1 die. Choose 1 die. Score runs equal to the distance of that dice value from 4. Okay, so let's roll 1 die. So hopefully it's a 4. Then it scores 0. Okay, they've scored 3. Now, I do have my pitcher, Richie Weaver. I can add an exhaustion token and reroll 1 die, limit once per inning. But you know what? I'm okay with this. 4 minus 3 is 1. We limited the damage, so they've done 1 run. Okay, and that's the opponent's side. Pretty easy, right? So let's go. Let me see. This is my bench. I'll put my bench down here. Timmy Sanchez gets 2 dice. No rerolls. By the way, some players, none of them on my lineup right now give you a plus or minus 1. You could use that. That does not roll over 6s to 1s and vice versa. So I've got 2 here. I have to get 2 of the same in order to get a single, or 3 of the same number to get a double. I don't have any rerolls, so I'm going to just say Timmy is out. So then I move over to Marlon Perez. He gets 1 die, so now I have 3 and a reroll. Okay, I like those odds better. So here, if he rolls 3 dice and gets all odds, he gets on base. If he rolls 3 dice and gets all evens, he gets a double. Okay, or do we save it for Andre Parker? Parker can get a home run if he gets 2 dice at ever 6. Oh my gosh, do we just go? I'm going to be aggressive, folks. Okay, so Marlon is out. And Andre gets 1 die. And we have that leftover roll. I'm going for the gusto. I'm rolling all 4, trying to get 2 for a home run. It's going to be 6 dice. Oh, man. But then, so here's the thing. You know what? No. I'm not going to think about it. 2 6s. Come on. No 6s. Dang it. I was hoping to get at least 1. So I'm going to spend my reroll. Come on. 6s. There's 1. Oh, no. Okay. But I do get a double. But here's the thing. So I've spent all my dice. I go over to Rashawn Carter. He gets 1 die and a reroll. The only way he gets a single is if the total on his dice is 8. Unfortunately, these are 6-sided, so I'm not going to be able to get it. Rashawn, you are out! So that's the 3rd out. Xavier Kelly will be next. All this goes away. And we go back to Minnesota's turn. They're going to roll 1d6. Difference from 4 is how many runs they score. Oh, let me put a big fat 0. So we're at the top of the 9th. Come on, 4. It's a 1. What? Okay, we're going to place an exhaustion token on Richie Weaver. He can do this once per inning. Reroll. Come on, 4. Okay, 3. I can live with that. 1 run. We can score 2 in the bottom of the 9th, folks. Right? Let's go. Here we go, Dodgers. Here we go. All right. So, Xavier Kelly. Now, he's got an interesting power here. You remove all dice and tokens from your pool for a single. So, and that includes nothing. So I have nothing here. I remove him, and he's got a single. So he's on board. Yay. Now we go to the top of the lineup. And again, we actually start with Jimmy here. So, Curtis Garcia. He gets 1 die per current base runner. Okay, so we have 1 base runner, so you get a die. And then if first base is empty, he walks, but first base is not empty, so he's out. But we're back at the top of the lineup. Jimmy Martinez gets 2 dice and a reroll. So he's got to get 3 dice in a row to get a single. I'm going to say Jimmy's out. I'll just take that because I want to go to Bobby Jones. I've got 3 dice, and he can get either a single, sacrifice, or double. Now, do I steal? Oh, should I steal, folks? Because here's the thing. If he steals... No, I got busted last time with the steal, so I'm going to play it a little more conservatively. I'm going to roll 1 die. I do have a reroll. So, either a 3, 4, 5, or... No, it can't be a 3, because sacrifice, that's the 3rd out. So, we need base runner here. So... you know what? I'm going to roll 2 dice just in case. Give me a little better odds here. A 1 and a 2, really? Reroll. Come on. 6. Really? Oh, no. That is 3. That's a sacrifice, but that's a 3rd out. I have scored nothing. I get shut out 2-0 by whatever team that is. Boo! So, that's the end of game 1. I've lost, so I go here. Now... You'll notice here, this is the playoff hunt. So I need to have at least 3 stars in order to go to the playoffs. For the first 3 games in half 1, I've got 3 games here. I can get 1 star. The second half will be the trade deadline. We'll get more players, stronger players, and that's when we can make a push for that 2nd and 3rd star. So unfortunately, we lost there. We are going back to reset. Put these here. And that there. Now, we can redo your lineup. You know what? I feel like this is an okay lineup. Let's see who's on a bench here. I could bring Jerome Russell in. Lamar White. Oh, so we're going to be... Minnesota's done. The next up is going to be Seattle or Texas. Let's see. Okay, we'll do Seattle. Okay. We'll play against Seattle, and I'm going to bring in Lamar White. So Lamar White, he can take up to 2 exhaust tokens, okay? And he can do this ability, cancel 1 run scored this inning. So he could do that twice at once or once per inning, whatever. Richie Weaver's limited to reroll 1 die per limit, and he has an infinite amount there. I'm going to place Lamar White here. He'll be our pitcher. Now, I got to bring in, let's bring in Jerome Russell. So Jerome is going to be, He needs 2 consecutive. What was this? So Jimmy, he's better than Jimmy, but Jimmy gives us more dice. He only gives us 1 die. So he needs consecutive. Maybe Rashawn Carter. He'll replace Rashawn Carter in the lineup. Do we go with Louis? He gets us 1 and a reroll. No, you know what? We'll go with what we have there. And then we could shuffle up the lineup as well. Maybe we want Jerome Carter a little closer here. 2 dice, 1 die, Marlon Perez here. Put Perez there. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so game 2 of the season, first half of the season. Let's roll here, find out where our starting lineup is. It's a 3, so 1, 2, 3. Oh! Start with Bobby Jones, and he starts with no dice, so that's a bummer. That's an automatic out. So, let me reset the scores here. This is game 2. And, actually, you know what? I am the away team, so I'm going to start the Seattle team is the home team, so they're going to be here first. So, roll 3 dice. Score runs equal to the difference between the 2 lowest dice. So the 2 lowest dice are 3 and 1. So that's 3 minus 1 is 2. And I can use Lamar to score or cancel 1 run scored. I'm going to save that. So they're going to score 2 runs, unfortunately, in the bottom of the 7th. So now it's my turn. Bobby Jones, no dice. So he's out. Marcus Baker gets 2 dice. He's either going to get a single or a sacrifice. Man, I don't like those odds. So he'll take the second out. We're going to hopefully be like the Dodgers and score lots of runs with 2 outs. Okay, Timmy Sanchez gets 2 dice. If you get 2 that are equal, the same number, you get a single. If you get 3, you're going to get 2 bagger or 2 bases. But I want to save some dice for Jerome Russell because he needs to get 2 or 3 in a row. So I'm going to roll. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any re-rolls. You know what? I'm going to roll 3 of them. Save 1 for hopefully when we get to Jerome. So I need 2 of the same number or 3 of the same number. Come on. Samesies. I've got 1, 5, and 6. Out. Boo. Timmy, you are out. Okay. So nothing for our top half. Now let's go to Seattle. They're going to roll 3 and take the difference. 2 lowest numbers. Oh, no. 4 and 1. That's 3, folks. I need to use Lamar's ability. I'm going to put 2 exhaustion tokens on him. 1, 2. And cancel 2 of those runs so he scores 1. Okay. Wow, that was brutal. Okay. And I'm going to bring... you can do substitutes well. I wasn't even thinking about that earlier. I've got... Where's my other pitcher? Where did what's-his-name go? Oh, here's Richie. Yeah, we're bringing in Richie. Okay. Well, I guess we should wait. Let me do my top half first. So, Jerome Russell gets 2 dice, or 1 dice, and a reroll token. He needs to get 2 or 3 numbers in a row. He can't do that, so that's the first out. Let's go to Andre Parker. He gets a die, and he either gets a double on 6 or a home run with 2 6s. Oh, wait, this is an exhaustion token. I need to reroll. Wow. We're going for it. Come on, home run. 6. Reroll. Oh, I got to get 2 6s. I'll take 1 6. Come on. Nothing, really? 2 outs. Over to Marlon Perez. He gets 1 die and a reroll. And he needs 3 odd numbers or 3 even numbers. 3 odds gives you a walk. 3 evens gives you a double. I've got 1 die. Out. 3 up, 3 down for the Dodgers. Man, this is brutal. So that's going to be it because the bottom 9th, they're already up 3 zip. I didn't do anything. That's a second loss, folks. No! Rough start to the season. Let's reset now. Our third and final team for this first half season is Texas. They're going to roll 10 dice and score 1 run per value that appears on exactly 1 dice. Okay. Lamar is out. So let's bring in Richie Weaver. Okay. Get rid of that. Let's find out here where I'm going to go. I've rolled a 5. So, oh wait, do I want to change up my lineup? Let's see. Louis Cooper has that reroll. Now he needs 2 dice to do something. He only needs 1. Jerome, Marcus Baker, Rashawn Carter, Donovan Goodman. Oh, that's my other. That's the other dude. Here's one with 2 dice. Okay. Okay, here's a couple with 2 dice. Jose Adams. And while this player is in your lineup, you get a dice after each base running action. So if you're aggressive on the bases, you get extra dice. Oh, man. Do I want to do that 1 per current? Okay. Xavier Kelly. You know what? Let's go with what we have. Let's run it. So I rolled a 5. 2, 5. So we're going to start here with Timmy Sanchez. Now, I'll clear this out. I am, again, the home team, so I'll be batting the bottom of the 7th here. Okay. Starting with Timmy Sanchez. 2 dice. And I just got to roll 2 of the same or 3 of the same if we get a single or double. Or I can save the dice, go to Jerome Russell. He needs 2 in a row to get a single. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to take the out. Timmy's out. Get a 1 die plus a reroll for Jerome. And now I am going to roll. I'll roll all 3. Let's get on board here. No, I'll get 2. So it's 2. So I'm trying to plan here. Maybe I should have taken Marlon Perez out, because he needs a bunch of stuff to happen. 3 dice is a lot to save down here. Maybe I can shuffle them in the order. Like maybe put here. You know what? No, I'm going to go with it. I've already gone with it. Let's roll 2. Come on, Jerome. Yeah, 5 and 6. That's 2 in a row. Single. There we go. Let's rally. All right. So those 2 are gone. Had 1 die left over. Didn't use a reroll. Get a die for Andre Parker. So do I take the out here and try to go to Marlin? No, you know what? We're going to try to roll this here. Let's roll both. I need a 6 on either one or both of them. Okay, reroll. By the way, the reroll, you can reroll as many dice as you want. 1 or 2, whatever. So I'm going to reroll. Come on. 6. Dang it! Second out. Marlon Perez gets a die and reroll, but all he has is 3 or more, so he is out. What a bummer. Okay, so Xavier's up next. These go away. And now it's the bottom half of the inning. No, that was the bottom half. Now the top of the 8th, Texas is up. Roll 10 dice. 4, 7, 10. And then score 1 run per value that appears on exactly 1 die. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. Okay, so 6s, 5s, 2s, 4s, and 1. Hey, only 1 scored. Okay, score 1 run per value that appears exactly on 1 die. Now, I could do Richie Weaver, reroll 1 die, limit once per inning, and hopefully match that up and keep. Oh, I'm going to do it. So, come on. If this is a 2, 4, 5, or 6, blank them. Yes! All right. So all of these show up on more than 1. Yeah, 0. It's a pitcher's duel. All right, cool. Let's go to Xavier Kelly. Remove all distant tokens from your pool. I have none, but that counts as removing them. So I get a base runner. Single. Curtis Garcia, I get 1 die per base runner. If first base is empty, I get a walk, but he's out because first base is not empty. Jimmy Martinez gets 2 dice and a reroll. I need 3 in a row in order to get a single. But I think I need to take the out because we got Bobby Jones up. He gets no dice, but he has 3, 4, or a 5 or a 6 there. So we're going to roll all 3. Come on, we need a 6. Yes! So this goes 1, 2 with a double. All right. Now, we can stretch out the base run, but I used all 3 dice, unfortunately. You got to save a dice in order to extend, to keep them running. So, unfortunately, I don't do that. So I keep my reroll. Marcus Baker's up. I get 2 rerolls. He needs a 6 in order to get a single, and that'll score those. So I'm going to roll both. Come on, 6. Sacrifice does me no good because it'll be third out. Oh, man. Okay. Come on, Marcus. Need that 6, baby. No! Oh, strands 2 runners there. Dang it. Okay, Marcus, you're out, so Timmy will lead up next. Oh, that was brutal. Okay, now to the 9th inning. Texas is up, top of the 9th. They've got 5. They need those 10 dice again. 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait, 2, 4, 5. Yep, okay. Colt Harvard, no, the names I don't think, not like baseball highlights where they, put funny names, like they combine names like, what was the one? Barry Sosa, stuff like that. No, these are pretty straightforward. Xavier Kelly, Marlon Perez, Andre Parker. I feel like these could be center names. Okay, here we go, Texas. Let's see what they got. They got a couple of 6s, a bunch of 3s, a couple of 1s, a 4 and a 5. Ooh, so they'd score 2 runs right now. I'm going to Richie Weaver once per inning. I can roll 1 die. So they're going to definitely score 1. Oh, if I do a 5, then they're going to score nothing again. And okay. Or for at least get, okay. Anything but a 4, and we're good. What? No. Are you kidding me? Okay, so these both appear, man. So they got scored 2 runs. Yeah, Bonds. LOLs. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I agree, Magic Arrow. We need some clutch hitters. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so they scored 2. Boo. And I've got my boy Timmy Sanchez up. I'm going to take an out. Oh, wait, there's no outs right now. 1 out. So I can save those dice. I get 1 die and a reroll with Jerome Russell. I need 2 in order, in a consecutive order to get a single. So I'm going to roll these 2. Okay, reroll. Do I reroll both, or you know what? No, I'm going to reroll 1. Yes. All right, single. Okay, so I've rolled those 2. I go here to Andre. He gets a die. I've used my reroll. Oh, do I go for the tie? I need a 6. Let me see. What's Marlon need? If I get him out, Marlon, I can go. You know what? We're gonna let's try something different. I'm gonna take the 2nd out. Marlon is up to bat with 1 extra die and a reroll token. I'm gonna roll all 3. If I get all odds, it's a walk. Cool. If not, if I get all evens, it's gonna be a double. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay, come on, Marlon. Evens. Okay, I got 1 even. I'm gonna save that. I got 2 odds though. Yeah, we're gonna re-roll this one with a token. Come on. 1, 3, or 5. 1, 3, or 5. It's a 4. Are you kidding me? 3 outs. Oh man. Dang it. 3-0 in the first. A tough first half of the year, folks. But we're not dead yet. Okay? Because it's the second half of the season. We're at the trade deadline. So the trade deadline, you go to the more powerful cards here. I'm going to shuffle these up here. And you're going to repeat the process of spring training. But this time, let me get rid of this. 1, 2. This time the cards are supposedly more powerful. Let's see. So I've got Johnny Sullivan. Okay. Oh, he gets 1 die plus a +1 or minus die. Ooh, Reggie Lawson. He's got 2 of the... if he has 2 different dice, he gets a single. 3 different dice, double. 4 different dice values, a triple. 5... oh, man. He's got to roll a bunch of dice. Now, Johnny Sullivan, he's got to get 2 in consecutive order to get a single. Okay. I like... man. I like both of these, but I like this because it gives me the +1, -1. So I'm going to keep this one, and we're going to face Atlanta. Okay, let's draw the next 2. Kenji Sato, Japanese pitcher. Cancel all runs, score this inning. Ooh, I like that. These tokens may not be removed during a game. Okay, but he only gets to do this once. Tyrone Jenkins. No dice and a reroll token. He's got to get 1 even number for a single. Oh, man, that's 1 even number or 2 even numbers for a double? Oh, man. So, oh, by the way, on the backs of the cards, you can tell if they're going to be a batter or a pitcher. We need a pitcher, not a belly itcher. Is that how it goes? The chant? Do I want to keep this pitcher? I like that. Cancel all runs. Oh, man. But I like this one, too. You know what? We're going to keep the pitcher. Okay. And then we're going to face Oaktown. And then Cincy or Baltimore, they're both batters. Randy Thompson, remove 1 die for your pool to sacrifice. Or Benny Hayes, Benny and the Bits. 1. Oh, you get 1 die. That's 4 or more. You get a single. 2 dice, 4 or more. You get a double. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Magic Arrow. I was just gonna say, yeah, hitting definitely seems to be my weakness. So we're gonna go with Benny, and that means we'll be facing Baltimore. So let's level up our characters here, or level up our cards. So all these get reset, so you can reuse the pictures again. I got 3 different pictures I can go to. So Johnny Sullivan. Let's see. I feel like, should we get rid of Andre Parker, was it? Or Timmy Sanchez? He's he gets it. That's the thing. That's the tough thing. These guys get us 2 dice each. Maybe Andre Parker can go for Johnny Sullivan. Okay. Put him on the bench. And then Benny Hayes. Now this gets us 2 dice. Bobby Jones. Man. Timmy Sanchez. Yeah, you know, I'm going to switch Bobby Jones to clean up. And we'll put Benny right here. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3. Where's all our better hitters here? Oh, here's our guys here. Yeah, I probably should have gotten a little heavier on the hitters, huh? Hitting was definitely my weakness. I've got 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4. Okay, we'll go with that. All right, so let's reset everything. Again, this is the second half of the season. Now, the trade deadline is over, and we are starting a new game here. Let's roll the D10. Again, I'll be starting bottom of the 7th. And 4, Bobby Jones. Oh, man. Starting with him is an out because he has no dice. Darn it. And let's go to Benny Hayes. He's got 1 die. He's got to get... or do we save the die and go to Jerome Russell? Right? No, we're going to roll. I need a 4 and above. 4, 5, or 6. Get a single. Got a 5. All right, single. Good way to start it. Way to go, Benny. Jerome Russell gets 1 die and reroll. Now he needs 2 or better, or 2 in a row or 3 in a row. Can't do that with 1 die, so he's out. We'll go to Johnny Sullivan. He gets a die and a +1, -1. He needs 2 in order to get a single. Okay. That's a 5 and 3. We're going to do a +1 to make that a 4. So he got a single. But unfortunately, we got Marlon Perez, who needs 3. Man, I should have got rid of Marlon Perez. Is it too late to substitute? Can we just say we did? He needs 3. I don't like that, man. Let's put Andre Parker back in there. Sorry, I'm totally cheating, but I don't like that guy anymore. The management got really mad during the game. I'll call that the 3rd out, and we'll go to Xavier Kelly next round. Okay. Yeah, the owner's out of control. Firing players, getting rid of players in the middle of the game. Okay, whoa, not that. Okay. So now it is the away team's turn, so we are facing off again. Oh, this is... who are we pitching? Was it Lamar White or Kenji? We'll go with Kenji. Cancel all runs scored. Oh, by the way, I can forgot to look at what team I want to do here. So we'll do Baltimore first. So roll 3 dice. And it says, score 0 runs if the sum is less than 9. Otherwise, score 4 runs. What? Okay, we're going to use Kenji's one-time power here. Cancel all runs scored. Man, that was brutal. Really? 4 runs if it's... Oh, man. Okay. Xavier Kelly, remove all dice and tokens. That's a single. Okay, yeah. So this is the thing. I should have moved this over in a different part of the lineup. Because that way Curtis Garcia... You know, I'm going to do that. Again, I'm totally cheating here. What if we do this here? Okay, so if Jimmy was up, he gets 2 dice and a reroll. Now he needs 3 in a row, so he's going to take the out here. Okay, no one's there. And then Curtis Garcia, 1 die per current base runner. There's none. But if first base is empty, a single. Or I mean a walk. Go Xavier Kelly. Remove all dice and tokens from the pool for a single. I'm going to do that. So we got 2 base runners. Okay, that works a little better. Astros baseball. Yeah, this is totally Astros baseball. Anyone hear that banging in the background? Just ignore that. Okay. Marcus gets 2 dice. He needs a 4, 5, or 6 to sacrifice and or hit a single. So, do I roll? I'm going to roll 1 because I want to save 1 for Bobby Jones. Come on, 4, 5, or 6. 6! Yes! A single. Now, I could run, because there's 1 out. I could run by using my last die, and then I roll a roll of 6 advances all pre-existing. No, I'm going to play it safe, go to Bobby Jones, and then I have 1 die to get a 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay, here we go. Colt Cardboard, yeah, calling out the Dodgers. Getting a special treatment with these player swaps. I agree. 6, yes, double. All right, so that's going to score 2 runs there. Okay. I just want to know what it felt like to score runs. Is that so bad? Okay, Benny Hayes gets 1 die. He's a 4, at least a 4, 5, or 6 to get a single. Okay, there. The baseball god said, no more of that, Ruel. Okay, so that's second out. Jerome gets a die, but he can't get 2 in a row, so he's out. So left 2, but scored 2 runs. Okay. Top of the 9th. Can we hold off the bullies here? You know what? We're going to take Kenji out. So he's out. And I'm going to put Lamar in. So Lamar can cancel 1 run scored. And that's another thing. I wasn't able, you know what? You can substitute players, but what I was doing, I was like moving around the lineup. You can't do that. That is not allowed. But you can substitute players during the game. But anyways, Lamar White. Okay, Baltimore needs all kinds of 1s or 0s. 11. They're going to score 4 runs. But with Lamar White... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Lamar White is going to take 2 exhaustion. So cancel 2 runs rather than the 4. So they've scored 2. They've tied it up at the top of the 9th. So it is up to... Jerome was the 3rd out. So we go to Johnny Sullivan. Gets 1 die. A +1. He needs 2 or more in order, so he's going to be out. Andre Parker is up with 1 die. He needs a 6 on 1 die to get a double. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're just going to do 1. Oh, man, do we... No, just 1. Let's not get greedy. 4. I could add 1, but it's not going to do me any good. So that's 2 outs. Jimmy Martinez gets 2 dice and a reroll. He needs... Oh, this is going to be it. Because Curtis Garcia's up. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna swap him out if I get a hit here. So I need 3 in a row. I've got a reroll and a +1. Okay, come on, Jimmy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use the +1 to make this a 3. 2, 3, 4. That's a single. Woo. Oh, wait. There's 2 outs. Jimmy's on board. Okay, he's used all these dice. He's got a reroll. I'm going to swap out Curtis Garcia. He's going out. We need someone that can get a hit. I need 2 dice. Okay. Let's bring in... okay, we're bringing back our buddy Timmy Sanchez. So, Timmy, let's move him here. Oh, and by the way, who do we just... Curtis Garcia's in our dugout. So he's out for the game. I get 2 dice. He needs 2 of the same to get a single. Okay, and I have a reroll. So 2 of the same. Come on. A 2 and a 4. Reroll. Come on, 2 of the same. Ugh! Should have kept the 2. Alright, that's the third out. So, runner gets stranded. Bottom 9th, we're all tied up. Go to the extra innings, folks. Here we go. Lamar White is all exhausted, so he's out. And we're bringing Richie Weaver. Reroll 1 die, limit once per inning. So 1, 2, 3 for Baltimore. They need a total of less than 9. Okay, I'm going to say they got a 7. I've got to use this once here. Or else they score 4 runs. We're going to re-roll the 6. So they need they need a 1. Ah, they crushed it. 4 runs. I'm dead. I'm so dead. So Timmy was out. Xavier, okay, well, here we go. Rally time. Let's get those rally caps on. 1 out. No, yeah, 1 out. No. What am I talking about? Remove all dice and tokens. Single. Marcus Baker gets 2 dice. 4, 5, or 6. I'm going to roll 1 die because I want to save one for Bobby Jones. Come on, just give me a 6. I'll take a 4 or 5. Hey, there's a 6. All right, perfect. It's a single. Let's go rally time. Bobby Jones. 1 die. 3, 4, 5, or 6. Let's go for a 6. Let's get that double. It's a 4. That's a single. I'll take that every day of the week. Bases juiced, folks. Bases loaded. Benny gets 1 die. Need a 4 better. Come on. Or do I save the die for Jerome Russell? And I mean, I could always sub. Let's see, who's left on the bench here? Louis, nope. Sean Carter, nope. Eddie Campbell, nope. Sammy Abbott, nope. Ooh. Oh, no, that has no dice. I need dice. Oh, that'll be 1. No, can't do it. Can't do it. We'll stick with Benny here. No, dude. Yeah, we'll stick with Benny. Come on, Benny. Give me a 4. Yes! 4 better is a single. We score 1 run. Bases are still loaded. Okay, 1 run. Way to go, Benny. Jerome gets a die and a reroll. He needs 2 or 3 in a row. Cannot do that, so it's going to be the first out of the inning. Johnny Sullivan gets a die plus a +1. If we got 4 dice in a row, it's a home run. Get 2 dice in a row, it's a single. Andre Parker would get 1 die. He'd need a 6. Okay, so we're going to go for a single. Get another run. Come on, 2 in a row. 3 and a 4. Perfect. Okay, so Johnny Sullivan singles and scores a run. Okay, so still juiced. Dice are off. We keep the tokens. 1 die. And Andre Parker needs a 6 for a double or 2 6s for a home run, but only 1 die. Oh, come on. 6. 6. Okay, a 4. Gonna reroll. Come on. 6 or a 5 because I have a +1. Come on. 6 or a 5. 6 or a 5. A 1. No. Oh, Andre. No. And I can't roll. You cannot go from a 1 to a 6. Oh, no, Andre. Out. Oh, Jimmy Martinez gets 2 dice. He needs 3 in a row. He doesn't have it. Third out. Folks, we came up short in the first... Oh, not even 3. It's 2. Came up short there. 2 runs at the bottom of the 10th, but the away team wins 6-4, so that's yet another L. So I need to win those 2 games in the second half of the season in order to qualify for the playoffs. The playoffs, then you have additional rules. We're going to wrap it up right now. Playoffs, you have a couple of additional rules. First, again, you need at least 3 stars to qualify. I have none right now. And you're going to be able to reset your pitcher's stamina and draw more cards. And then you have the semifinals, no adjustments required for the home field. Semifinals, you may not use reroll tokens. It's hard, folks. And then the finals, first game, no adjustment. Second game, you may not collect any tokens. However, dice from your pool may be used as tokens of your choice. And then this here is just straight up the final game. You may not use any tokens. Oh, This is not an easy game, folks, but it's a terrific game. And I'm happy I backed it. This is a 7th inning stretch. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.